Matthew Gilbert. That's Hilbert with H, kind of like Gilbert, but not as bad. My question for you guys is, how many skip breakfast because you just don't have time to make it or go get it? Okay, yeah, I'd be included in that figure too. But today I'm going to try to show you guys how to make a breakfast that if you prepare correctly, you can make in less than 2 minutes after you enter the kitchen, that is healthy and easy, like really easy and really good. I think it's the best maybe I've ever made at home, you know. And what it's called is it's a acai berry smoothie, and that's what this is right here. I got this at Costco for $10, and it's probably the most important ingredient in the smoothie. It's has a light cocoa flavor almost, and then it kind of builds the body for the flavor for the rest of the smoothie. And then you use 4 ounces of that for 1 serving, and then you use 4 ounces of soy milk for protein and just body of the smoothie. They use 4 ounces of frozen, these aren't really frozen, but frozen mangoes, 4 ounces of frozen blueberries, 4 ounces of strawberries, frozen strawberries, and 4 ounces of frozen bananas, and these thawed so they turn brown. But and so it's 4 ounces of each of those 6 ingredients will make 24 ounces, which is enough for about 1 person, you know, if you're having just a full meal. And so the thing you do is you put it all into the blender like I did here. This is 2 batches. And you can actually the best thing about this recipe is you can take it and put it all in there and then put it straight into the fridge, and then in the morning you just pull it out and put it on the blender, and what will happen is it's thawed enough to where it's just viscous enough to get caught by the blender and turn into a nice smoothie after a thaw overnight. So I'm going to try to make it here. It'll be kind of loud, but what I like to do is I like to start with low power for 30 seconds until it looks less like a liquid, then it looks less like a solid than it does a liquid, and then you just put it on high for 45 seconds or so until it's smooth. My blender's kind of crappy, so hopefully it still works okay. Wait until it looks nice and good in mine, has a little clouds. So you can see a small tornado that's there, and you want to make sure that's just small enough to where it'll turn really big. But if it gets too big, it'll actually just take a big gulp of air and kind of suck in the air, and the blade will be turning in the middle of an air bubble instead of turning actual smoothie. And that happened to me when I was 10, and I didn't know what was going on. Yeah. So the health benefits of this thing is what I like the best about it. I plugged in all the information into a website called nutritiondata.com, and it brought out this little data sheet like you'd see on any product. It has 419 calories for a recipe that totals 672 grams or 24 ounces, which is really a lot of food. You probably don't want to eat that all, but you know, that's a small amount for what most people eat. You know, if you have eggs and bacon and pancakes, it might be 600 or 800 calories. And it's low in cholesterol, low in sodium. It's high in carbohydrates, but the glycemic index is still only 32 out of your allowance of 100 if you're diabetic. So that I attribute that because a lot of the sugar, all the sugar comes from good sources from the fruit. It has 6 grams of protein and 11 grams of dietary fiber, which is a lot. And the serving size is about the size, if you go to Jamba Juice, it's their medium original size. So if you know how much that is, that's about how much this is too. So in conclusion, today we learned how to make a healthy, easy, and delicious smoothie that will start off your day well, and I want to leave you with a conclusion that you may think it is hard to eat your 5 servings of fruit a day, but really it is just a cup away.